Hi, everyone. Thank you for tuning in tonight to the kickoff game of Jasper's Game Week. We are here raising money for teen suicide prevention and awareness. And the money that we raise all throughout this week is going to crisis centers and hotlines to fund them all around America. I am your DM, Fenway Jones. You can find me on Twitter at Fenway the Teen DM, and I'm going to let my lovely players here introduce themselves and what characters they will be playing. Satine?
I am Satine Phoenix. Hi, everyone. Fenway, I'm so proud of you. This is awesome. This is year 3. Yeah. Okay. I'm Satine Phoenix at Satine Phoenix on all the things. I am playing Calmine, and I'm a tiefling, and I'm a monk.
All right. Pat?
Hey there, everybody. My name is Lin-Manuel Miranda. My name is Patrick Rothfuss. I sometimes write fantasy books or do charity, but one of the things I enjoy most is being D&D Ronin. I wander from game to game, but call no man master. And today I will be playing Kuru, my first ever wizard, wizard folk. I have coined my term, wizard folk. This is why I do not get a lot of repeat business. Nice to meet y'all.
Thank you. Amy?
Hi, I'm Amy Lynn DeZora. I am one of the community managers for the D&D Adventurers League, which is the organized play system for 5th edition D&D. Tonight I'm playing Gemji Red, daughter of the Queen of Hearts and forest gnome sorceress.
Sure, both. Jessica?
Hi, everybody. I am playing Galgoom, a half-orc fighter, which I'm so excited about. I've never played fighter before. And my name is Jessica Parsons, and I am at Jessica Parsons.
And last but certainly not least, Todd.
I'm Neil Gaiman.
No, I'm usually Neil Gaiman.
No one suspects Neil Gaiman. I'm Todd Kenrick. I'm the creative manager at D&D Beyond, and I'm on Silver and Steel, and I Dungeon Master Beyond Heroes. And I am playing a Water Genasi named Surge, and I'm going to really work with that. A bard who can't sing, which is appropriate, because I can't. Please don't make me.
All right, perfect. Yes, so all of you are starting out. You're in a tavern called the 10 Bells. It is in a city called Lork. It is a trade town on the outskirts of the Anarok Desert. It is connected to the Black Road. And you are here because you all received a letter from Surge telling you that he needs your help and in retrieving something, and to meet him here, and he will explain more as to what he needs from you when you get there. So you all arrive at your respective times. You walk in. The tavern isn't really that full. It has some people. However, they do give you some strange looks, as this town, the population is about 3/4 human and about 1/4 dwarf. So they don't really see most of your folk here. And they're surprised, but it's also a trade town, so they're used to seeing things out of the ordinary. But you all walk in, sit down at the table where Surge is, and once all of you arrive, he starts explaining what he needs from you.
What level of friendship do we have?
Yeah, before we jump in, I want to know if we know each other and if we know our common ancestry, because if that's the case, I might introduce my character a little bit to the audience. If all my friends know that, like, we've known each other for a while, then I'll clue the audience in narratively as opposed to trying to work it into a conversation.
Absolutely. So you guys know each other a little bit. You know the common ancestry between you. You haven't been traveling with each other a lot, but you've interacted with each other and you know who each one of you is. So if that changes how you want to introduce your character, then go ahead and kind of give a little bit of background.
Then I will say to the audience, and this is a great time saver. I love it when people start as friends. Not only am I wizard folk, my father was TikTok, the alligator that kept chasing Captain Hook.
Yes.
So you're a lizard man.
Wizard man.
I got it.
Wizard lizard?
Yeah, I got it.
Yes.
Serge has blue skin. He's a water genasi. He's got his feet up on lazily on a tavern table at this moment, looking very cocky, just like flipping a coin.
Serge, can we please get this over with? It is awful cold here. I came a long way and this desert is freezing.
Cold. Well, the ale should keep you warm.
Well, that is a good idea.
I'll get us around, and I'll just go up and grab us a round of ale, so we can enjoy it while we get our mission.
Absolutely. So you go up, you get the round, you bring it back to the table. Yes. And now you have all arrived. How do you want to do you want to say what you're going for, Todd?
Yeah, absolutely. All right, here's the deal. I need your help. Again, I know this happens all the time. Yeah, I know. Yeah, get used to it. So I think I might know where my mother's necklace is, and I would love your help to help me get it. And I'm sure there's going to be a huge reward. There's probably like gold and riches and all this amazing things. Like basically, just wherever you could possibly want is probably
Isn't that
also
what you
with
promised
this.
us last time?
Yeah,
but
this sounds super familiar.
No.
You guys didn't have fun on that mission? Because I had fun.
I did too.
Fun doesn't pay my gambling debts.
True.
I will say I did have fun, but I was not promised fun at the outset. I was not offered, like
Fair.
a certain quanta of fun in payment. And here, there was a lot of like probably, and I am pretty sure, and then followed by anything you could ever want. Those are really, that's some real night and day. I'm just saying, if I'm going to be paid in fun, say, hey, I guarantee you a certain amount of fun. We'll write up a brief contract, and then I'll receive this fun. But also, if you're promising me my heart's desire, be aware I want more than a probably of that.
Right. Okay. So everyone else, you're going to get exactly what you want. You're not. You're not getting your heart's desire. You are just going to have maybe a minor amount of fun.
Oh, well, okay. At least now I know.
I don't need to get paid. I'm here to help you, Serge.
Oh.
See, that's a friend. Do you see what a friend looks like? That's someone who isn't cold-blooded.
Well, I mean, literally.
Yeah, literally.
I am literally cold. And
Yeah.
I think you are too. So.
Oh. That checks out.
Yeah.
I mean, it could depend on his mood.
Eh.
Instead of cold water, it's boiling water when you're mad.
Yeah, I'm like a hot cup of tea. You don't know me.
Speaking of cold water, is this necklace going to be underwater? Because that might require about a different skill set.
Well, it's my mom's, so it might be in water. I don't know. There's this lobster cat who, well, not a lobster cat, just lobster, who may have some information on where I get this, where we can find it. He's supposedly at some place called the Oasis.
Oh, that sounds nice.
I would like to change the nature of the arrangement. I will only come on this journey if I'm guaranteed exposure to one lobster cat. Can you guarantee this? And then I'm on board. I need no other guarantee of fun.
Well, that certainly wouldn't make you the first writer that got paid in exposure. If you want to go ahead and write up the contract, that's perfectly fine. And then I'm not going to read it, and then I'll sign it. It'll be great.
Wonderful. That's how I like it.
Oh, this sounds like the beginning of an adventure.
It does. Yeah, so basically, you understand that Serge heard a rumor about the necklace, his mother's necklace being at the Oasis, and you continue talking about that for a little while. And then you realize that you don't really know where the Oasis is, other than in the middle of the Anarok Desert. So,
That's a lot of middle.
yes, there is a lot of middle.
Can we travel during the day, wherever it is we're going?
Yes, you can. The lizard might have a little bit of an issue, but
Well, and I'm a water genasi. This is not like my this is not really my scene.
Get you a parasol. You'll be fine.
Yeah, you'll
That's
look
true.
lovely.
Where did you get this information?
I know a guy who knows a guy.
You know a guy who you heard a rumor from a guy, is what I'm hearing.
Yeah. Who read a book once.
Read a book once. I flip through in my head wondering what I might have in terms of divination magic.
I think there was some mention of a city of light. I don't know if the city itself is like physically light or it's like super bright, like a bright city in the desert.
Dungeon master.
yes.
Because I only vacation to this plane, and I am from hell, would I know of that perfect spot right in the middle of the desert? Or
You can go ahead and roll me a history check.
all right,
Patrick, are you trying to tell if I'm lying?
18.
Yeah, you'll know from that roll, you'll know a lot better of a location. It'll probably be, it's still vague in terms of exact locations, but you know about where it is.
Well, my daddy told me there was this real nice vacation spot in the middle of the desert, and I think I know where it is, at least near it.
Who's your dad again?
You know, big guy downstairs,
Oh,
flames and whatnot,
oh, right. Got
He's got
that.
the really nice hair, right?
and horns.
Yeah.
Well, all right. Sounds like we have the first piece to this adventure about to go on.
Yeah, I mean, okay, I'm in.
You already signed the contract.
Yeah, I know.
Look, if you're concerned about staying hydrated, I'm pretty strong. I could carry you both in barrels of water on my back.
I could squeeze water out of myself for you
No,
if you're
no.
like, no,
I feel very
you
uncomfortable
can use my
about
sweat.
that.
I know you have no glands. It's okay.
I asked.
That's pretty cool.
We did it that once, and then I said never again.
I will interrupt to say that our tonight we are going to be doing every $200 raised. All of the players will get a re-roll for at some point, and we've actually already raised $600.
Whoa!
So shout out to Joe Grover, who actually donated $500. So
Aw,
thank you
Oh,
so much
thank
to him.
you.
Joe, you're awesome.
So that means you all get 3 rerolls.
Can we use them on you?
Yes, you can use them on
Can I
me.
use them against Pat?
Use them against that.
I pick his pocket. No reason.
All right. Yeah. So, what are you gonna do from here? You know, kind of the location. You have your rumor.
Rumor acquired.
Well, Calmine, do people live in this oasis? Can we talk to people there?
it's just a vacation spot, but I'm sure if we go to a travel agent here in town, maybe they will have a map of the desert.
Yeah. Plus, we don't really want to raise suspicions that we're looking for something, because then other people are going to look for it too. So the more info we have, the better.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
I mean, sure, yeah, if you want to do it the right way.
Oh, I'm interested in the wrong way, buddy. What's that?
Oh, I don't know. Just letting everyone in town know where we're going and not to at all be interested in the fact that we're going to the City of Light and the Oasis. You know, that usual thing.
I look around to see if anyone's actually listening to us.
Oh, shh.
So
A couple of people seem to like. Actually, roll me an insight check.
Oh, well, you know,
So
maybe I got something in my eye. Maybe there's like a lot of dust in here from, I'm not used to it. I rolled a 7.
Okay. You notice that people are looking at you, and then they start whispering, but you're not really sure what it's about or if it's
I would
about
like
you.
to go and then sit down.
They just kind of like jump back and we're like, what the heck?
You're not good at making friends. Wait.
You're my friends. I don't need any more friends.
Okay, that's fair, right? Okay. We are enough.
I'm bored. Let's go.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's...
And this place is dead anyways.
Or will
I mean, it's not dead.
soon.
Well, is your
You
dad
get some
coming to town?
Yeah, he
This
tell you
place is
something we don't know?
Yeah, so are you going to find a map maker or what are you?
Travel agent.
Travel agent. You're going to find a travel
agent / cartographer.
Yes, the fancy name for a cartographer.
/ retirement fund.
Okay, so you head over to. It's not hard to find them. It's not a huge town, so there's only really one of pretty much everything. So you head on over there and. You walk in and there's this tall, lanky man just sitting at his desk with a bunch of like paper and books on the walls. The desk is, well, I guess it wouldn't be a desk. It's like a counter, I guess, with a high top chair. You walk in and he looks up and says, "How can I help y'all?"
we're going on a trip. We're not really sure where. We're hoping you can help with that.
Absolutely, I have some lovely places for you to go. And he starts naming off random places all over.
Before you get too far on your list, I'm sure all of those places are magnificent. Have you ever heard of a place called the City of Lights?
Oh, yes, I have.
I think that's where I want to go, right?
That's
right?
oh
Yeah.
that's
Yeah, it got great Yelp reviews. We're really excited about it.
oh yes, it's a lot of fun. You're gonna want to bring some extra cash though. But yes, I can definitely tell you where it's at.
Wait.
Whoa.
What do you mean extra cash? Like, how expensive are we talking about?
It depends.
Is there like a cover charge to get into the City of Light?
We're really looking for more of like a backpacker budget.
Yeah.
Queenie, doesn't your mama have a lot of money? Can't she pay for all of us? You have like a Red Queen charge card or something?
Not anymore.
Ah,
They cut it up.
ah.
Yeah, that's why I'm
Sorry.
here. Yeah.
Those overage charges.
Interest rates are just awful.
Yeah.
Absolutely. But yeah, and he'll start rummaging through his maps, and he's like, "Well, no one's actually asked for a map to there for quite a bit of time." And he rummages around and finally pulls one out, and he's like, "Here, this is where it's at."
Thank you, tall, lanky man.
I am immediately skeptical of this person just hooking us up. Secret place in the middle of nowhere. I need to do a insight check.
Okay.
Am I being set up is what I need to know.
That sounds like a crocker.
Oh, ugh.
That's the second one this year.
I got a 16.
Okay, you don't think he is setting you up. You think he finds it funny that you want to go there. That he doesn't think based on the place, it's more based on you as a whole.
Well, that's rude.
Is it obvious if I cast detect thoughts? Normally I don't play the brain mage, but
it depends on what you roll or what they roll, I think. If they make their save, they know, and if they don't, then they don't know.
Okay. Maybe first I want to make sure, what do I know about this place? Like rumors, legends. I've got Arcana at a fairly high level. Is there anything that I know about this place that he mentioned?
You would know that a lot of people go there to have they go there for fun, but they don't usually go in large groups or to get something specific, um,
Hmm.
or they usually end up there. They don't specifically travel there.
So
Okay.
is Serge like doing all this research in the travel shop?
Yes.
This can't be great for like the clientele coming in right now. Like he's like, no, I got this.
Yeah.
And we're not considered a small group. We're considered bigger than a small group. That's why it's unusual.
Yes.
Okay.
The small group, they usually go in like 2s or 3s.
Okay.
So yeah, I will actually cast detect thoughts to see, like, because the fact that he finds this amusing, my worry is that it's like, oh no, these rubes are gonna go get eaten alive in the big city or something like that. So I will cast detect thoughts to figure out like what is this?
Okay. Detect thoughts, I have to make a wisdom saving throw, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Luckily, as a divination specialist, I have 2 roles that I can either replace one of my roles or somebody else's roles before they make it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to replace his role with a 4.
Okay.
Portent.
Okay.
So he pooches that role, and I do get surface thoughts in relationship to in relationship to what he is thinking as he digs out this map and turns it over to us.
He's thinking thoughts along the lines of, oh, they're going to have lots of fun playing those games. Or they might not come back with what they're expecting to.
Okay.
Hmm.
And then I'll just put a little bit of money on the counter and slide it across, and I'll say, you obviously know your way around this big wide world. Any advice to somebody who's never been there before?
He looks at you and takes the money and pockets it.
I smile, trying to be reassuring, but I am a scary ass crocodile man. Never seen one before, and it does not work probably.
He's a little scared. But I mean, you're gonna want to know where your coin pouch is.
Oh, okay.
That's reasonable.
Okay.
Can I roll I would like to use one of the donated rolls that gives me a automatic, well, not an automatic, but a reroll. So first
Yes.
off, I want to perform earmuffs, Pat. Sleight of hand. I'm stealing his coin purse. I rolled a 1. I'm re-rolling that. 18 plus. I'm using money for good. That's what I'm telling myself. 19.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Okay. Pat, go ahead and roll me perception.
Alrighty.
That's amazing.
I got a 14.
Okay. Todd, you successfully do what you were trying to do.
In the interest of how obviously nefarious this city is in whatever way, I've already alleviated you of your coin purse. So,
okay.
being that I am such a good friend of yours, it is now on my person. So you're safe. You're going to be great.
Great. This is good planning. This is thinking far into the future. And since I am effectively part of your retinue, and now I have no money, I will just assume that you're going to pay for my travel, lodging, food, everything. This is actually perfect for me. Thank you. You know,
Wait, did I just become your manager?
Now I know what friendship looks like. You're a good friend.
Well,
Close enough.
How big
God,
is
now this is
city?
stressing me out. Now I don't know if I should have pickpocketed you in the first place.
You open the coin purse and a little moth flies out.
Oh, this wasn't even worth the time. You can have this back. Also, I found a broken pocket watch. I thought it'd make you think of the good old days.
Hey, now.
What? Nothing.
This town has about a population of 3,000.
Oh, go. No.
The Oasis?
No, not the Oasis. You were talking about the Oasis. I was talking about the town you're in currently.
Right.
The Oasis doesn't have a population. It has an influx and an influx of people, and then people leave, and then new people come, and then
So it's a tourist town.
Elusive.
Purely.
Can I ask
Only tourists.
I'll ask the gentleman, how far away is this city? I mean, how long will it take us?
It should only take you probably about a day and a half.
Great. Well,
You can also rent camels down at the stables.
Watch out, they spit.
Yeah. Is everyone here over 21? Can someone rent the camel?
I'm only 19.
Okay. Right.
You need a credit
I don't know
card.
if this is worth it.
You need a credit card. Steady.
Gemgy's out.
address.
They need your sending stone.
I'm sure I can make a deal with them for a nice discount on that camel.
You're always threatening people.
And I walk up to the gentleman behind the counter and I smell him and I look him in the eye and say, I'll be seeing you soon. And then I turn around and I walk out.
Oh my God. Is he going to go to hell? Do something terrible? Dish.
Yes, tell all of it. So you head out and are you going to the stables?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's get some
Absolutely, I
camels.
want camels.
Okay.
Get there faster.
Yes, you go and you rent your camels. Would you prefer to rent or buy them?
I don't know if I want the responsibility of a camel for the rest of my life, and I don't live around here, so
So can we
I'll
turn
say
around
rent.
and make a
Okay.
profit on them later? Sell them to someone else?
True.
Oh.
I say-
Business-minded woman.
Let's buy let's buy as many camels as Surge can afford. And then we have camel caravan all the way there. And if one, because what if my camel dies? I need a spare camel. That's in my contract. That's part of my rider. And so let's get a bunch of camels, and then we'll sell them when we get there. Right? Yeah. There's a lot of fine print. I carry standard contracts with me.
And hey, if this is a city of tourists, it'll be an easy sell.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because they're going to want to leave and that's going to be more expensive.
Who doesn't like a used camel?
I mean, I don't know about you all, but I don't know if I have enough money to buy a pack of camels, but we can certainly try.
I actually don't know if I do either.
Actually, I want to see how much money you stole from me. I'm looking in my
Oh, yeah.
Well, I
Do we have money?
have one moth.
You do have money.
Where's my
Okay.
money?
I would like to look for a price tag.
A price tag on the camel.
On the tail. Look all you want.
I have 10 gold.
Yeah, so I think all of you have anywhere from 10 gold to 15 gold, and then Amy Gemge has 25 because noble.
Excellent. Who is this purveyor of camels?
He's just the owner. He's not really of any note. He's just a dwarf that tends to the camels.
We all walk by him.
I'm gonna haggle. I'm gonna take out Pat's moth. What's your character's name again, Pat? Sorry.
Kuru.
Kuru's. I'm gonna take out Kuru's moth that was in his coin purse, and I'm gonna cast distort value on it. This is an exceptionally rare
Whoa.
and very highly prized moth. I am willing, however, to part with it for your fine camels for all of my friends and him. So What do you think? Good idea? And this
Roll deception at advantage.
okay. Yeah, it's gonna make it look like the shiniest moth they've ever seen. They need this is investigation or something.
I really hope this works.
At advantage.
Now we're gonna have to go find another camel dealer.
Well, that was the first one was a 5, so let's not do that one.
Reroll.
Well, I said advantage,
Yes.
and then that wasn't great either. I'm re-rolling. I'm using my re-roll.
Yes.
Come on. Sorry. Well, it's still 17. It's 17.
Yeah. He believes you. He's like, I don't know what I will do with a moth, but I think I can probably sell it, maybe.
Oh, you can absolutely sell it. Absolutely. My friend Kuru here gave it to me as payment. It's clearly very valuable. Why would a crocodile man be holding onto a moth unless it had some worth?
That I do not see the logic in that, but it's okay. And he'll take the moth, and he's not really sure what to do with it, so he kind of just puts it in his pocket. And he's like, "Well, I have 7 camels.
Oh,
you can have the 7 camels. There are 5 of you."
Okay.
Why
Well,
do we need so many camels?
pitch.
Maximizing profit.
I have animal handling for the first time ever in any character that I've ever played. I'm digging on these camels. I get over there and I attempt to establish either rapport or pack dominance. I don't know how camels. I want to become the alpha of this camel pack.
Oh.
This is why we keep you around.
Okay. Roll animal handling.
Animal handling, and you know what? My other roll from my divination thing was a 19. I'm just going to burn that right now.
Yeah.
Good. Right before.
Overall, I get a 23 for my animal handling.
Gosh.
These camels, you've never seen anyone handle a camel like this before in your life.
Well, in a surprising turn of events, the camels now believe that you are the alpha, the leader of their pack.
Kuru, Pat, I do need some description about how you are the camel whisperer. Do you say things to them? Do you make noises? I need more auditory feedback.
I think we all do.
I will leave this up to the group. I would say either I would go up and I would make meaningful eye contact and do a Crocodile Dundee dominance of these camels. Yep, with this, either that, or it is dumb luck. I go up to them, and for some reason they have never smelled a wizard folk man of my sort, and the odd pheromones that they've never been exposed to, they immediately just smell me and they come at me. They think I'm delicious. I will take either one of those, whatever the group likes better.
Why not both?
Yeah.
I agree with both.
Okay, I try. I think it's the Crocodile Dundee, but it's actually that they just think taste like candy.
Yes.
Oh my god,
So
what
now
kid
you
didn't
have-
try that when that came out? Just like a dog.
Yes, because that's definitely how camels work.
They do now.
So now you have 7 camels. Why you need so many, I don't know, but you have them for a rare moth.
It worked.
It did work.
It did work.
So do you want to head out now? It is kind of midday right now, so do you want to head out now or wait till later?
No,
Perfect.
time's wasting.
That's
Time's
right.
wasting.
Besides, we can
I get my mom's necklace.
besides, if we get there too late, we can rest and get a very early start in the morning. We don't know how hot it's gonna get.
Yeah.
That is true.
I'm hoping it's real hot.
Kuru, do you like the heat?
I mean, I'm not saying that I have a big rock that I lay on in the sun, because I mean,
That sounds comfy.
It's a weird
Yeah,
flex.
Yeah.
I mean, it's comfy. It's comfy as hell. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like a bit of a sellout. Like everyone's, oh, he's a lizard on the rock, but it's so nice. This is my jam out here. I love this. I love this.
Hey man,
weather.
you do you, all right?
Yeah.
Don't listen to what anybody else says.
Thank you. That's nice to hear.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Okay, so you head out, you climb on your camels. How are you going to control the 2 extra camels?
I'm assuming they're following me like happy puppies.
I have some proficiency with animals as well, so I will. I'll just aid in that. You know, like
Okay.
grab the reins. I'm the the strong half orc. I'll trail them behind me, hook them up,
Look at those guns.
and they'll just follow Kuru's scent.
Yes. Which is strong enough in the heat to be able to follow from like 50 feet back.
That has nothing to do with him being a lizard folk. He just has really bad hygiene.
Yep. No matter how long he's in the water, it doesn't seem to wash off.
This gets worse.
Okay, so you head out for the first about a day. You don't run into any people, or if you do run into people, it's just like passing on the trade route. You pass one caravan heading to Lork, and you apparently Calmine scares them, and but there's no really incident until you get to the next midday, when you start hearing, and then a few seconds later you hear another pop, and you're looking around and you see these weird blue puffs of smoke. And then all of a sudden, so Pat, you're leading the camels?
Yeah, probably.
Okay. So you're in
Boldly.
front, and all of a sudden you hear another pop, and in front of you, sitting on the neck of your camel, is this small gnome man wearing this long trench coat, and he has this bright blue turban on his head. Hiya.
Smaller than normal gnomes? Like smaller than me?
Like
He's
garden
not
gnome?
smaller than you. He's about the same size-ish.
Okay.
I was using small and gnome as in the same sentence as he's smaller than you.
Compared to Kuru, what's the scale? Sorry, I just needed the pun.
No. So Kuru, I think you're like 6 foot-ish. It's about like 2.5 feet.
Okay. Hello, hail, and well met. Welcome to my camel caravan.
It's a very he kind of looks at the 2 empty camels. It's a very fun caravan, I think.
Yes. What can my name is Kuru, and this is my merry band of adventurers.
Hey.
Well, my name is the Peddler, and where might you folks be heading?
What? Nowhere.
I look back at the group. We're gonna go kill someone, just like right in the neck. Yeah.
Oh.
I turn around and I like.
Oh, that's okay.
Not you. It's okay. We're not here to kill you.
No.
I mean, we wouldn't tell you.
Unless is somebody looking for you? Is there a price on your head?
We can take care of them.
No. I just have fun things, fun trinkets and things that you might want. I thought if you were possibly heading to the Oasis, then I might be able to help you. But if you're not, then I can leave.
What's
Oh,
the
Whoa.
Do
That
you have
sounds
a
cool.
clock?
I do have some different watches and pocket watches, and I do see your wizard folk friend does have a large clock on his neck.
Because it's some real
Like
Flavor
Flava Flav.
stuff. Yeah.
I forgot about him.
Oh, I'm so sad.
Flavor Flav.
Flava
So sad
Flav.
I didn't take this in a
just the
Flava
clock,
Flav
nothing else
direction.
about him.
From the very beginning, I could have played this whole character as Flavor Flav. I mean, I would. And then suddenly I realize that I have no money, and my face just falls as much as a crocodile man's can. And I say, no, but our he back there, he might really be into some stuff. It's his caravan. I'm just taking care of.
All right, and I'm going to interrupt again. We have, if I read this correctly, $800 more in donations.
Whoa!
And then $505 from Ian Rootslinger. I'm sorry if I mispronounced that, but
wow.
thank you so much from you. So that means the rest of you get 4 more rerolls.
Oh,
Amy, start rolling.
No.
I don't think you rolled
power.
anything.
I know. I'm sorry. But yeah,
intimidation check. I don't know.
but it's his caravan. I thought you were the leader.
I'm
does
the
it matter?
logistical coordinator, really.
He's
He's the camel king.
the Camel King.
Yeah.
I heard about something like that, but it was a different animal.
Yeah.
How
Yeah,
much
he's just
you-
the pack leader. He's like, he runs out them. They hunt out in the desert.
Come
Alpha
on.
camel.
Yeah, every
much you
camel's
want?
alpha is an alligator, so it's
Wait,
it's the thing.
How much you want for that clock?
the clock. Well, I can sell you the which one? Do you want a pocket watch or a regular watch, or what are you looking for?
I look back. I'm like, what do you want?
I also have an alarm clock.
An alarm clock. Can you? Is there a chain for the pocket watch that you could string the alarm clock on?
Sure.
That
Are you
one.
interested in that?
I think if it would make Kuru happy,
Kuru?
I've got some extra pocket change.
That'd be lovely.
Yeah, I pitch in.
Absolutely. It'll be just one gold.
No. Oh, hold up. That seems reasonable and cheap. And we're in the middle of the desert. We don't know you, tiny no man.
Do you want the to see them?
Yeah.
Tell me about your cursed items that you have for sale. They are so wonderfully cheap.
I don't have cursed items. I just have regular items, and I can buy things off of you as well if you want money. Since you're going to the Oasis.
Do you have any more information on that? People keep telling us that the Oasis is expensive, or we need to watch our purses. I mean, what's the deal here?
Well, to get in isn't necessarily expensive. It's just what you might do there.
Spend money.
Yes, you'll spend lots of money.
So there's no like hostels or street food.
There's lots of food you can buy there, but as long as you don't upset anyone, then there's not any hostels.
That's not the hostel I was referring to, but that is very good information to know. Wow. Okay.
You mean like places to stay?
No, let's talk more about the hostile people. So if we screw up, there are hostile people in this oasis?
Well, not unless as long as you don't upset them, they're not hostile.
And how could one avoid upsetting someone? Because I've been known to accidentally insult people just with my manner and way of being.
Well, there's only a couple of specific things that you might get into to piss people off. You won't make them mad just by being angry at them, I guess. But it's more of don't cheat.
Cheat of what?
Like,
Well, I don't like
croquet?
this at all.
No one I travel with, sir, surely, he said quickly, looking at his own alignment. I know that I would never searching still for where that is on this character sheet.
I look over his shoulder. What are you looking for?
He's just looking in the air at some imaginary vehicle.
Just in this contract. Yeah.
Oh,
Is
hold
it
on a
under
second.
other or more information or background?
And what I will say is now
Description.
Is it the idea of cheating or is it getting caught cheating? Because like, who among us really doesn't occasionally just take a slight liberty with? I mean, and I give the Noma look like, come on, we're all creatures of the world here. And does he look horrified? Is he like, oh no, they're gonna cut you up and sell you for parts if you cheat?
No, just don't get caught.
Oh yeah, no, we'll be fine.
But you, and he points to the gnome, and he kind of he snaps his fingers, and he disappears off of your camel, and pops back. Pops in a big puff of blue smoke on top of your camel, Jemjay, and he's like, "You look like someone who might enjoy a pack of cards."
Ooh.
Yes, please. The pair that I have, they're so worn and the edges are fraying and they're fading. So yes, if you have something, that'd be lovely.
Absolutely. I have this new set. I just got it off. Somebody else sold it to me. It seems to be new. It hasn't been used very much. It'll just be and he looks like he's flipping through a book. 5 silver.
5 silver. Oh, do you have anything you could throw in with that? I mean, I'll trade you. I've got. Do you have any good trinkets in there? Like one gnome to another.
If you wanted to make it 1 gold, I could let you choose a random trinket from my bag.
Yes.
You never know what you can find in a bag of random trinkets.
What trinkets could we get for 2 camels?
Wait, what?
All of the trinkets.
Some of the most exotic camels that you've ever seen. Distort value on the camels.
I would love new cards.
Yeah, absolutely. I can definitely sell you that. As for the camels, well, I myself don't really have any use for camels. I can kind of, and he snaps his fingers and lands on the tiefling's camel. Move like that.
That's
hello,
good
by
work.
the way.
That's fair. Yeah.
Too close.
Oh, I'm sorry. Didn't mean to do that. And he'll go back to Jemjay's camel, and he'll
camel meat though.
I'll dig through my coin purse and find the shiniest gold piece that I have, and close my eyes. Pull out a trinket.
Absolutely. Go ahead and roll me a percentile dice.
Oh no. Nothing bad happens with a percentile dice. Only good things.
70.
70? Okay. Let's go find out what this is. You get a small packet filled with pink dust.
Uh-oh.
I love
It's
it.
very sparkly.
I thought you said this was a PG-13.
Yeah. Things just got real.
Now we're going to a party.
Going to the Oasis.
Ooh, your scales are so smooth. Weird.
Would anybody else be interested in picking a trinket?
Well, do you have anything that could interest a simple woman like me? I like animals and wolves and ale.
You by your headband with the antlers on it, I have a small little a deer statue.
Oh, well, that's nice. Yeah, I'll take it. How much?
If you want to do the random trinkets, you could do it for 1 gold. For all of it.
Well, Gemji got lucky with hers. So here you go. Flip her a gold.
All right, and he'll take it and go ahead and roll me percentile.
La la la. 53.
Okay.
And that's all we can say.
No one rolls like Galgoom. That's who my character is.
It's not copyrighted.
You get a small wooden box that's like a bright red color, almost like the red in my screen here. And it's filled with a bunch of different sized buttons.
Ooh, okay. Buttons.
Surge.
It's not as cool as the bag of paint.
What, Kuru?
Surge, I need
Yes.
an advance on the payment for the end. I need an advance on the
What
payoff.
payment?
The
I
end.
was paying you?
Well, I mean, yes, I would like an advance, a lien against the fun that will be occurring at the very end of everything.
All right, you will have exactly 25% less fun.
Yeah, okay. I agreed. I just need 2 gold pieces.
Okay, now you're gonna have 30% less fun. I give him
Okay.
2 gold pieces.
Okay. I'm like, ooh, 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 ooh. Clock, 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 clock.
Like a seal at an aquarium, just
Loses
Okay.
all of his chill, and he's just like clock, 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 clock.
For 2 gold pieces, I can give you that clock, the alarm clock with the chain, and you can pick 2 trinkets.
2 trinkets. I fling the money at him, and I rolled a 15 and an 88.
All right, so you get a bright green feather
Okay.
and a book that tells the story of a legendary hero's rise and fall, with the last chapter missing.
Oh yeah, like on the nose there. Ow. Okay, hold on.
That's
I'm
amazing.
just writing on my character
wow, Fenway just burned you.
of stone.
That was his own role. I didn't do anything.
Now that was cold-blooded.
Um,
That's the quality dad jokes you'll get from me.
Now that I have this clock, right?
Mhm.
And I will take like dealership. What clock did I get from him?
You got both the pocket watch and the alarm clock, but he fastened it so the alarm clock's chain holds on to the 2 ends of the alarm clock.
Okay, so is there this is I know magical like flummery when I'm exposed to it. Like this is a magical like weird giving like can I make an arcana roll? Is this a magical thing, or did he just huckster me?
You can make an arcana roll.
Oh, I'm going to use a reroll. I'm going to use another reroll.
We're kind of burning through this chair.
God, it keeps going lower and lower. That was a 1.
This is
Okay,
very on brand.
That's a 19.
Okay, so you're pretty sure that it has a very minute magical ability where it accentuates the tick-tock that comes from you when you get upset.
Okay.
So it makes it louder.
Okay, cool.
Other than that, it doesn't really do anything.
That's cool. I love it.
And then Satine, did you say you wanted to pick a trinket, or were you pointing at Pat?
Oh yeah, I just toss a gold coin at this guy.
All right, for that you can get 2 trinkets of your own.
All right. That is a 76 and a 97.
Okay, a 76, a 4-leaf clover pressed inside a book discussing manners and etiquette. And then you said 96?
97.
97. Okay. You get a tiny mechanical crab that moves about when it's not being observed.
Awesome.
How would you know?
I would like to kind of move my camel up next to Jessica. What was your name? Your character's name?
Golgoom.
Golgoom. Gall, and I just slide the etiquette book into the pouch, but very stealth-like. Or attempted to.
Yeah, go ahead and roll.
Oh yeah.
And Gall, go ahead and roll perception.
Yee!
Just slips a copy of How to Make Friends.
Oh,
17.
I also rolled a 17. Do I have a modifier? Is it plus or minus? Perception?
Yes.
That's a +0, so it's a straight 17.
Did you get a 17 as well?
Yeah.
Okay, so you just barely look back as she's like taking her hand out of your bag.
Hey, you looking for snacks? Cause I got lots of snacks in there.
Yeah, I'd love a snack.
Great, and I'll pull out some jerky. Here you go.
Thanks.
Now my question is, what kind of jerky is it?
Venison.
Venison? Okay. Great.
Nice.
I was going to take a turn and be lizard man jerky.
I thought was gonna happen
It's
too.
like one of us is a cannibal.
It's lizard folk jerky.
Delicious.
Well, is there a difference between wizard folk and lizard folk, though?
We're just the better sort of lizard folk.
Mm.
Whoa.
All right. So you have that, and he pops over to your camel, Serge, and he goes, "Well, you're the only one who hasn't bought anything."
Yeah, I'm probably the only one who's smart.
Surge.
Well,
Surge.
Not untrue.
Trinkets.
This is exactly what they do to me when they want me to drink, and I'm a water genasi. I'm a merman. I'm always drinking. That's my secret. I will buy 2 of your finest trinkets
Yay!
and not regret this.
At all. Not
Hey,
at all.
Karu, stop. You remember last time you got me to do anything, and it didn't end well, and then I had that weird rash on my...
Mhm.
Yeah, just...
Yeah.
Yeah, you won't tell us that story. We all want to know that story.
No one wants
So
that
it
story.
doesn't make sense. How does and then you got the lick. Oh.
This is why we try to get you drunk.
Ask a glass of water. I'm gonna just roll my percentile,
Yes.
and I got 54
54. Okay.
for the first one.
You have a candle that cannot be lit.
Useful.
I mean,
Always wanted one.
it's mostly a metaphor, but none of us wanted to say anything before, so.
Okay, that's where we're. Well, that's where the night has taken us. We did our best, everyone. Just remember that. And a 16.
The 16. Okay. You have an old divination card bearing your likeness.
Oh, I don't like that one bit.
Ooh. What does it mean?
Kuru, this is your fault. I'm apparently going to die or something.
I look at it and I'm like, oh, I lost that set that I drew up years ago. It was going to be never mind. Never mind.
What did you do, Kuru?
Nothing.
He lost it.
Oh boy. Okay. I'm Tiny Gnome Man. Are you done giving us trinkets that are of no use? Like this lovely candle that isn't lit?
And my box of buttons?
Hey, they can be useful. You can sew things back together with them.
Like Kuru?
Maybe you can sew his mouth shut. That is an option. You could button it.
Sassy gnome.
Wow.
It's an unusually sassy gnome.
Now that we've made our purchases, customer service goes right out the window.
Well, okay.
I have more. I do have more trinkets if you want to buy more.
Well, could you just tell us how much further we have until we get to the oasis?
Oh yes. You have it should only take you like a couple hours to get there.
Great.
You'll know what it is when you see the very bright lights.
Wow.
And vegetation, I assume.
Yes, some vegetation, yes.
Great.
Anything else for this gnome?
We're all just sitting there like,
No.
Going.
I mean, do the camels want
Anything
trinkets?
else?
Guru, have you
have
talked
to
to the
pay for the
camels about the camels ones?
Do you want to pay for the camel's trinkets?
I look at Serge deadly serious. I'm like, they're camels.
I'm
just
glad
be
that you have a
honest.
line. I'm glad that you
Yeah.
have some self-control.
Mhm.
This is a big step for you.
Now, since we started in midday,
Yes.
did we already spend a night? Did we camp, or did we push through the night?
Yes.
can't
Well,
remember.
you spent the night. The time that they gave you was including expecting you to rest.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
So it only actually takes a day of travel, but you have that time of resting as well because they assume that you can't, travel on throughout the day in the desert.
Okay.
So
So does that mean that we did sleep a night and sort of camp, and then we'll be getting into the oasis hopefully around midday before it hits like super super hot?
yes, and that also means you should get your reroll or the dice back.
Oh, I hadn't even thought of that.
I mean, who knows?
Just hustling for dice.
I mean, I am who I am.
Okay, so you continue on towards the oasis. The gnome will kind of wave at you goodbye, and then another
Bye, strange no man.
poof of blue smoke, and he's gone.
Yeah.
And so you continue on, very confused by the interaction that just happened, and although intrigued by the trinkets you got, as they don't really have much use other than possibly Kuru's, but they're fun.
I'm obsessed. I cannot let it go. I cannot let go that I cannot light this candle. I am losing my mind.
I can see that. I can see that getting progressively worse and worse.
Just I'm casting like firebolt or whatever, or I'm just like it's getting more and more intense.
I feel like at that point, somebody might end up casting minor illusion to make it look like you lit the candle for a second, and then like 2 seconds later, after you get really excited, they just make it go away.
100%.
By someone, do you mean Patrick Rothfuss?
I would never have occurred to me to do that until you mentioned it.
This doesn't make any sense. It was just working.
Yes.
Well,
You have
Serge,
to
maybe you can't light it. Maybe it's some sort of alarm, like when you get within a certain distance of some kind of arcana, it'll light up.
I'm like, Serge.
Is it because I'm a merman?
No, you have seen these before, right, Serge?
No.
Well, I mean,
I'm standing
have I seen a
behind you
candle?
going like this.
I go, okay. I mean, this is one of a batch of candles that was made. I mean, you see the color of it? Have you looked on the bottom for the mark? Yeah, this was made by one of the clerics of, well, here, let me show you. And then I reach out and I take it and I hold it. And as soon as I take it, then I cast the minor illusion and it lights. And I'm like, it's because, I mean.
Wait, did you just did that gnome give me a candle that just hates me?
No. It's that
Yes.
It shows purity of intention and heart.
Oh, let me try.
Right. See, I have purity of intention and I hand it to her. And as soon as I hand it to her,
being candlelit, literally.
It changes color. And I'm like, she has heart.
Ah!
Like literally she bought that.
I knew it.
She bought that little figurine. It's a deer. It's a heart. It lights up blue for heart.
Aww.
Mine is purity of spirit, which is
Jim,
different.
you try.
Yeah. and it turns pink, and it goes oons, 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 oons. And I'm like, whoa.
You have some like dust and sprinkle it on top.
The candle starts floating.
Works for us.
That's cool. That's cool. Anyways, no one else needs to touch the candle.
I don't know.
Grab it back.
And
My candle.
The light goes out.
And now it's sort of, it's dark. It's like it's like almost like a core of darkness, and it's sort of pulsing with a dark energy, and you sort of you feel shame. I'm just guessing. I don't want to take you in the direction of your character. That's really up to you. You're the player.
Yeah, absolutely. Whatever your character would think.
Y'all are so mean, and I use thaumaturgy, and I'm just like, give him that little flicker. Just give him a little flicker.
Little flicker
Great,
of hope.
great. Okay.
Oh, there you go. See? Just think of whatever thought you just thought. There you go. Purity of spirit.
Oh, I was
It's
thinking
the happiest thoughts.
Well, I won't say Kuru.
Yeah, I could see in his head was an image of him strangling me in the desert, burying my
Very cartoony, like eyes just like bling.
We just got $400 more donated.
Whoa.
150 from Impact RPG and 200 from Dresden Dark.
Oh,
Thank you.
Whoa. What's our total now?
I have no idea.
That's a good feeling.
It
Apparently
looks
making
like
me
we're
feel bad
at,
earns money.
I think we're at 1,800.
Woo!
Wow.
That's amazing.
Yay! So you guys get 2 more rerolls as well. So you're just filled with rerolls.
If I can grab a quick character moment like before we ride into town,
Mhm.
I will kind of slide up beside Serge and say, so this whole mom's necklace thing, like just for real, right? Just me and you, right? What is it? Just because it's your mom's? What's the deal? Just, you can tell me. I won't tell anyone else.
It's my mom's. So,
Yeah.
it's sentimental. It may be able to end the world. I don't know. It's Mom. Ursula's always been. I call her that because sometimes
It's a complicated relationship with our parents.
she doesn't like being called mom. She makes it feel she feels like it makes her feel old. It's weird. Yeah. So, anyways, I don't know. Maybe it's silly. Maybe I'm sad. Maybe this is why my candle doesn't work. Who knows? Maybe my candle will work if I just find this locket.
Inside, Kuru starts to feel like super bad. It's like, I mean, so it's not to get it back for her.
No, that would be
It's just because
terrible.
It's
It would
just
be a
'cause
terrible idea.
you just want it because it's your mom's. I thought like maybe like I don't know. You had a
I'm not like
curse
in
or
a
something.
creepy way. Just like it's just in the family.
I mean, yeah, but I mean, I thought you like maybe I don't know. I thought she'd. I mean, I no offense, right? I thought like maybe, oh no, she stole your ability to sing, and that was trapped in the necklace or something. And
Hey. Who says I can't sing?
well, I mean, I haven't heard you sing since I've met you recently, so I thought maybe she stole that
Are you
in the
doing-
necklace. I'm not saying anything bad about your mom. I am not. I'm for real. For real.
Don't divine me. I don't like that.
No.
When you detect, I don't know. I feel you in my brain. I
I
don't
was
like
just
that
guessing.
kind of stuff.
I was just thinking a thought, and I came along, right? I was here to help because like I get it, right? I get it, but also like okay, my dad, right? I mean, my dad, like, right? I know what it's like to be in the shadow of like, how big he was?
He's big. He's a big
Big.
guy. Yeah.
Big. And you know what? And he like every day of his life, always the same thing, always going after that one thing. And it, never shows up to graduation, never shows up at any of my poetry readings, never, and then like killed by pirates. Why? Well, because he wouldn't leave the pirates alone. And okay, no, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to talk about this at all. I was meaning to say.
I feel like you've made it about you now.
Yeah, I know. I'm so sorry. You're right. What I meant to say. He reaches out and he takes the candle and it doesn't light up and he looks at it and he hands it back. He says,
see, now you have no soul.
yeah, I know. I've lost my purity of spirit and I feel bad about that.
You should.
What I meant to say.
Yeah.
If you need this, I'll happily get it for you. But just don't chase this thing. If this is for your mom, like, don't make it all about, don't like do your own thing, man. You do some good stuff. Like,
oh man, I was just trying to have a chill adventure and then you made it like real.
No, I mean, I wouldn't be here if I didn't care about you.
I mean, okay, listen, I think it might repair my voice.
Oh, so it might. Right. Who made you tell me?
But now I'm like, is it just about that? Or is that like a metaphor for just repairing me?
And honestly, I want a star wipe right there. That's the end of the scene. That's the end of that scene. That's a beautiful, and it's just quiet for too long, and then the scene is over.
And
for real,
everyone.
For real. That's right. That's where I want to end it. Yeah.
Okay, well, let's go.
Todd, I have a question for you. If you had to put a number on it, how much would it cost for you to sing if you were to find this?
No, I don't know how to sing. I literally don't know how to sing.
It's for charity.
I don't even know what I could legally sing. So it's very difficult.
Well, you have some time to think about it. Just put a number on it.
Oh, that's terrible. Okay, well, not a full song because I don't want to punish viewers.
Just a few lines.
A few lines. Okay, right. Okay, I don't know. Let's say $200. I guess I'm cheap.
Oh, you sold yourself so cheap.
I know. I did it though.
You heard him. If you want him to sing.
Oh. I know. This is what you don't accept bards.
I'll go so far as to say if anybody makes a dedicated donation for $200, I think it's only fair that any of us have to sing now.
Yeah,
that's true.
Oh, see now suddenly my party members are like, oh no, I guess Todd isn't just on the hook.
Oh yeah, not funny now, is it?
If you make a dedicated $200 donation and say who you want to sing, then you can choose one person to sing.
If you pay $200, I promise I won't sing.
It's $200 to make you sing, then $500 to make you stop.
Yes.
Does
your
mom
let's
sing?
go with that.
Does she have a song?
My mom?
Yeah.
No, she's usually just angry.
Maybe you could just like screamo something.
I could do that. Yeah, I'm much better with cutting off heads. Actually, that was my legacy. So
I feel you.
Yeah,
that's like a song.
Yeah, you know what we could do? We could have them choose the type of music too.
Oh man.
Oh man.
So
I want Satine to
Now it's
sing
getting-
country since her character has this kind of twang
no.
happening.
Oh boy.
Yes.
I think honestly, rather than leave that in the hands of people out in the internet, which could get real dangerous, I say let's be monsters to each other here in the game. We will be gentle but cruel to each other and maybe help each other pick out good /bad/terrifying songs.
Never heard a
great.
better definition of my friendship with you.
All right. So you had this conversation with Serge, figuring out why he wants this necklace. Although the rest of you didn't hear that, you just see Kuru, what you assume to go up and annoy Serge or pester him about being his manager or something like that.
Shenanigans.
And so after a couple more hours, you reach this. You can see it kind of in the distance, but it's closer than what distance is. And it's this large building in the middle of the desert, and there's a small oasis around it with like a lake and some vegetation, but the building has a sign on it that reads the Oasis, and it has all of like these neon lights bouncing off of it, and some loud music coming from it.
Like Vegas. Oh.
Oh,
What if it
I
really
get
is
it.
Vegas?
There's games, don't get caught cheating. You
We
show
just-
up with money, there's no set population.
We just
This
walked
is-
from Burning Man.
This is so nice.
We don't know
Yeah,
who
we
we
did.
are.
And there's what look like bouncers at the door, and they ask you all for for forms of identification to prove that you are able to get in. And it's not hard. You carry around something that proves who you are. I'll have to take it out and show them, and then you are let in. And inside there are tons of different things going on. Like in one corner there's this arena with ropes around it, and there are two people fighting, and then a bunch of people around it. Oh, I bumped my mic. A bunch of people around it bidding on who is going to win. And then there's some tables over in the corner, rolling dice, playing Three Dragon Annie, that sort of thing. And then in the center of the room, there is this very large table that goes around this tank. And there's a water tank that looks like one of the lobster tanks at the store, but much larger. And there is a large lobster man standing in this tank, working this mechanical arm that is dealing the cards.
Does this lobster have cat ears? Or didn't Serge say something about a lobster cat?
I misspoke.
Also, a couple of you take notice that there is a stage on the other side of this room, and then behind to the side of the stage there looks like stairs leading upwards. Jemjay, go ahead and roll me insight.
Ooh. Oh, I'm gonna use a reroll.
Do it.
It's really nice to have those to hit that roll when you want it.
Gonna use another reroll. All right, that's a 16.
Okay, so you realize that the cards that they're using at the table match the cards that you got from the gnome.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Start
I'm going right to
shuffling
Lobster
them
Man.
idly.
We got $200, and it's my choice of song and genre. I don't know if that means for me or for Todd. I'm confused. We'll see.
I don't know.
We'll see in a minute.
Do we know what we can legally get away with?
You can get away with 3 seconds of a song.
Or we could just make it up.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah,
make
or you
something.
can make it up.
Well, I mean, who knows the theme song to the Crystal Gems? We could all sing that together.
What?
I do not.
How can you not have watched Steven Universe and know the theme song?
Yeah.
Okay, that's just me, I guess.
You why don't when we so even though you your character can't sing just yet, why don't you sing oh
I literally am terrified because I've never sung in public or
Well,
done
how about
anything.
this? Here's what I'll say, because I am all about boundaries and making sure that nobody's put too much unfairly on the spot. I'm also about making people do things for charity. But if other people donate before the end of this stream, there is a stage. If other people donate, maybe more than one of us we'll
Yes.
go and we can all sing together as our characters together in a song we know that is mostly in the public domain, or that we will screw up so badly that it cannot be considered a copyright infringement. So, but
like
then
that idea.
for every other $200 donation, it'll add a person to this course. So now everyone, if you feel empathy towards Todd and you want to save him from having to go solo, donate to charity. This is the last half hour. Come in and
That's
help
nice.
him.
I will.
I could sing. My favorite song in the entire world is the Misty Mountain song. Yeah, and I could sing it as Tom Waits. Or I could sing with Pat. For real.
I would sing if we get some more money in.
If we get more money
in the fundraiser, I think probably all of us know the old Rankin and Bass Misty Mountain, you know, from the Hobbit movie. Although I'm probably dating myself there.
Well, then you dated me as well. So
I will say, the people who donated the $200 to make you sing, Todd, are the people who made this screen for me, Talon and Claw.
Oh no!
They made this screen for me so we could get it on this stream, and I just want to say thank you to you guys. It is fantastic. I love it, and it's a lot of fun it's heavy. It is heavy, but it's great craftsmanship.
Super intimidating. Just saying.
That's the point. That's the point.
All right, we'll do this. I'll do it right now as Tom Waits, and then we can do more later.
Okay. We can do that.
So yes, because I don't want people to give to charity and me not you do the thing.
Do you know? I think we could get away with like 3 seconds of a song from the specific the movie that your mother is from.
Oh, I don't know that movie because I've never seen it. So
I'll say the old Rankin and Bass Hobbit, the Misty Mountain song. If somebody was like, I had Molly Lewis once did a cover for my charity. Covered the whole song.
Oh wow!
They never came after us.
Wow!
The Rankin and Bass people are cool. Now I'm not saying guaranteed, but also I think nobody wants to come after a charity. I'll just be honest with y'all. Nobody's gonna say, "Hey, you sang a piece of a song for a charity stream." So it'll be safe if Todd does want to do that one, and he could probably get away with more than 3 seconds.
We did get a specific donation for you to sing, Pat. And we have a request, possibly a booth contest.
Oh wow!
What is that?
I think that's us going versus mode.
What? I literally going back and forth about Misty Mountains. Like going back and
is that how it goes? I don't know, actually. I know nothing.
I honestly have no idea, but we can make it up. This is all about making things up.
Doing it live.
Yes.
Doing it live.
So how about this? Like, again, as these come in, because I'm guessing right now people are probably on the page frantically typing and entering credit card numbers.
Yeah.
Do we want to like put a brief pin in this? We'll move.
Yeah, we can do that.
We can.
Yep. Absolutely.
But
we can get to that right after what's next.
All right, I want to talk to this lobster man.
Okay, you want to talk to the lobster man. He is the dealer in a game of blackjack.
All right, I just go up. I don't care about the cards. I'm just tap on the glass.
Walking on the take, he goes,
oh, they hate that.
Where?
What? Why?
You have information.
Yes, I have lots of information. I'm currently dealing though. Cards.
You're gonna be dealing with me in a moment, or right now, actually, technically.
What? I am dealing with you by telling you that I'm dealing the game.
I stick my lips up against the glass because I don't know how to whisper through. Well, I do know how to whisper through water, actually, because I'm a merman.
You are.
Just you know what? I get in the lobster tank with him. I'm up in his face.
Oh my god!
I take my shirt off, take off my shoes again. I'm like, is this awkward now?
It was awkward before. What? Why?
Listen, Lobster Man, I want my locket. Where's my locket? I know that
What?
you know information.
What are you talking about?
Where's... Are you the wrong Lobster Man?
What are you? What kind of locket are you looking for?
My mom's locket. It's
what?
It's made of metal because it's a
made
locket.
of metal. There are lots of lockets are made of metal.
We're in the city of light, right? And you're like this lobster.
Yes.
Okay, like you're supposed to be the guy.
The guy. What kind of? I have information. I just I don't know what kind of locket you're looking for.
It's a necklace.
It's a necklace. What does it look like something?
Yeah. I describe it.
Okay. Oh yes. That's one. Yes, I do know that
Spit it out, Lobster Man.
he's very uncomfortable.
Briefly, can I hear this conversation?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
It's not just bubbles.
So it's a lobster man. He's not like the size of a lobster. He's like the size of a man that looks like a lobster.
I've been like shaking this lobster.
This tiny little lobster.
Tell me what you know.
No, yeah. So he's in there with his claws, operating these mechanical arms so that he can deal the cards to the to the players. Is there anyone? Before we get back to that, is there anyone who wants to join the game? Okay.
I slide on into a chair. Do me in, lobster.
All right. So he just kind of gives Serge a weird look, and well, it looks like your friend wants to play. So I'm gonna deal her in, and then we can. Yes, we'll get back to you. Don't worry. I can't lose my job.
I'll win it for you, Serge. Don't worry. We'll win
I
some
just sit in the
information.
water. I sit in the tank. And I stare at you like I was making progress. And now you're playing the game.
So he deals her in. And go ahead, Amy, go ahead and roll me 3 d10s.
Got it.
And choose the 2 that you want to use, because you will notice that your cards aren't exactly like the ones from the place.
But they're close. Close enough for the lobster
Close enough,
man.
but maybe marked in a way that you know which ones are which.
I've got 2 6s and 8 and an 8, so I'm going to go with the 2 6s.
Okay. And do you want to a draw or stay?
Draw.
Okay.
Is this blackjack?
Yes.
Just to clarify? Okay.
Yes. I mean, it's a version of blackjack that we're doing with dice and
cool.
not with actual cards. Go ahead.
That's like, what's the action? What's the action?
Yes. Go ahead and roll another d10.
Get my lucky pink one over here. 2.
Okay, so you can either choose to stay or draw again.
I'm gonna stay.
Okay, so you stay. He flips up his cards, and let's see what he got. He gets. He's trying to not have a 4. Hold on. Pause. He gets 18.
Ooh.
So you lost that round. He says the payout for this is either 1 gold or you can go double or nothing.
Double or nothing.
All right. Go ahead and do it again. 3 and then choose 2.
We know her dad is, right?
No, I don't know her.
Oh, we don't know. Okay.
Oh.
You know who her mom is, though.
I've got a 9 and a 10.
Woo!
Okay. All right. I'm assuming you're staying.
I'm gonna stay.
Okay.
increasingly feel like the ass
He got
in the water.
16. So there you won that. And then all of a sudden you hear this loud like running. It sounds like people are running towards you. And you see the bouncers that were standing at the front door are now trying to pull Surge out of the tank and pull Jemjay away from the table.
Whoa! I become her bodyguard. What's going on here?
Well, we had credible knowledge that one of your friends over here was cheating, and this one was inside the tank.
There's no evidence that I was in this tank.
Just
You are
dripping
literally
wet.
inside of the tank.
His 1 foot is still in the water. There you have no proof.
Lobster, tell me now. Tell me the information now.
I have a feeling that you'll be taken to the person who has your necklace.
Do we hear that?
Yes.
Oh, okay, good.
Oh.
It's all part of the plan. Don't worry.
As a shout out to my wife, Megan Kenrick, I cast grease on the lobster, but it's butter. And that's a death threat.
That's my favorite.
Do you have that on your spell list?
Probably not.
Even if you don't, for the comedy and for this, I'm going to let you have it on your spell list.
I'm going to roll for butter 4 times. Till I get that. I got a 1. All right. I feel like I got butter. I will take your butter. Pity.
Okay. Sounds great.
Thank you.
So you are yanked out. Do you want to resist being yanked out of the tank?
No, because I feel really insecure about it now because they just sat down and started playing a game. Like nothing makes you feel more ineffective or ineffectual in an interrogation than your own friends sitting down to play in the game with the person you're trying to scare.
And you took your clothes off too.
And I took my clothes off, and everyone's looking at me like I'm that ass. And so I just let it happen. I'm that drunk guy at a casino in Las Vegas.
I grab his
haven't
clothes.
even had a drink.
Well, I
grab
mean,
your
I am in
clothes.
this aquarium, so I technically have. But yeah.
Well, yeah, that's true. That's true. Maybe there's something in the aquarium.
I'll pick up some cocktail napkins and start lauding Surge's face.
All right, so as this young woman's representation, I will need to be accompanying her to wherever you are about to take her.
Well, I'm going to take all of you.
Great.
Yeah.
So you will be coming upstairs, and you will be meeting the owner of this establishment, as he is the one who deals with everyone who cheats and apparently the people who get inside the tank. We've never had that one happen before. Well, we did have it one time, but we don't talk about that.
I would like to cast Locate Object because I have now heard a description of who he is looking for.
Okay. Can you describe to me what that does? Because I don't know off the top of my head.
No worries. It's not something that I have specifically seen, but if it is an object that I have heard described, it's within 1,000 feet. I will know the direction of the object. It can locate an object specifically known to me so long as you have seen it up close. Alternately, the spell can locate the nearest object of a particular kind, such as a locket, with whatever, he's like, and it has the picture of my Meemaw on it, so a locket, a silver locket, that's what I would be doing is going for nearest one like that.
Yeah, absolutely. So you actually get the sense that it is upstairs in the direction that you are being taken.
Cool. And I'll just keep that in my head because I want to know if we're heading towards it or if we go into a room, where it would be.
Absolutely. So they grab you, and they're not forceful, but they make it known that you need to come with them or consequences are going to happen.
Cool.
So they take you upstairs, they escort you upstairs, and you are brought into this very large office-looking room, but it has a large desk in it, but it's sitting at the desk. There is this tiger-looking creature, but he's missing one hand, and his other hand is turned backwards.
As in, like, it should be a lefty, but it's a righty instead?
Yes, as in, like, you know how our hand is like this at rest? It's like this at rest.
Okay.
Ooh, interesting.
And he stands up and he's like, why were you caught cheating in my establishment? Do you know what we do to cheaters around here?
I've heard, but I wasn't cheating, I promise.
Roll deception.
Yeah, I want to see that roll.
I'd like to aid her by standing next to her as the aforementioned role as her bodyguard, and just using my full orc or my half orc, you know, intimidation.
I want that as the hype man, where you're like, yeah.
I got a 25.
Oh, wow.
You didn't even need my help, girl.
Well, I was gonna say he rolled a nat 20, but I don't even think that matters. But he goes, well, even if you weren't cheating, then but you still had this one in the tank, and he points at Surge, and that one in your party, and then obviously, and he kind of eyes Calamine.
I rush him.
Whoa!
I jump over the table and I want a key point stunning strike and then I'm just like,
Woo!
Oh,
Yes!
Escalate very
go
quickly.
ahead and roll me that then.
This is all Crouching Tiger.
I love her.
Surprising.
Seeing it happen in
19
slow
on the
motion while
die.
I'm wet looking at my candle that doesn't work.
It's a 19 on the die. That is a 25 to hit
Yeah, that hits.
and 8 points of damage. And also I want a key point stunning strike. He has to make a con save, DC 10.
Okay. Give me a moment. I'm gonna pull up his stats.
Remember that
Is
time
there-
we murdered the pit boss?
I look
I'll
back,
save-
I'm like, this guy, if we kill this guy, then we can get the necklace.
Is there
I'll
anybody else in
actually-
the room?
I'll save you the
So
trouble.
there are two the two bodyguards that escorted you up here are still in the room. But you will notice now, Surge, that the necklace is actually around this tiger's neck.
Oh, that's gross.
I would like, how many key points? I don't play monks. How many key points can I use?
You
I
have
would like to key point, stunning strike. I want a key point, flurry of blows to do another attack.
sure. Why not? I don't know.
Oh, go
That's
ahead. I'm sorry.
8. Oh man, I'm rolling hot. That's 17 plus 6 to hit. The original damage was 8 points of damage. This is another 4 points of damage. And did it make it saving throw?
Does a 23 make it?
I was gonna
Yeah.
say I actually have my two. I actually have my two things, and one of them was a 4. I would like to give him a 4 for that saving throw.
Okay, you can do that. So he fails it. So he is stunned now until the end of your next turn.
I mean, those are all my actions, but I look over, I'm like, we'll take it.
All right. So
Oh, yeah. I just take it. Can I
Well-
just walk up and tear it off his neck?
yeah, you can walk up and tear it off his neck, and I want everybody to roll initiative.
Woo!
And I slap him in the face with my candle.
19.
Okay. Does anybody have
16.
Does anybody have higher than 19?
No.
No? Okay. 16, is anybody in between 19 and 16? No?
I
Okay.
am 16.
Yes. I was saying, is there anybody that goes before you?
Oh.
Is okay. Who 15 to or 10 to 15?
15.
Okay.
I have a 10.
Okay. What did you get, Akuru?
I got 11.
Okay. Sounds good. And so, Serge, you walk up and grab it from him, and that brings you into the initiative order. And then, so Calmine, it is your turn again.
I'm gonna go ahead and just I'm punching him. I'm gonna go ahead and punch him once. Try to punch him again. So see if the first one lands.
Okay.
I'm trying not
Does
to
it-
get hit.
Does a 21 hit? Oh, he's stunned.
Yes,
so,
21
yeah.
does hit.
Okay,
God,
and
this-
then so for flurry of blows, does an 18 hit?
Yes.
Cool. So that is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 points of damage. And at the end of my turn, can I do a stunning strike while he's already stunned to re-stun him?
Yes. You can do that.
Do that.
Okay.
Boom!
He rolled a nat 1.
This is the best. My hands are on fire. I'm just like.
Yes. So you have proceeded to do a lot of damage to him and stun him until the end of your next turn. So that will bring us to Surge.
Good God. This is kind of like, oh, she pops off. I really wanted this necklace, but this poor guy isn't going to have a face at the end of this adventure. I'm just like gently taking the necklace off. And then I look at like, you, Humpty Dumpty. Wouldn't it be great if you found out who was the toughest? And I cast on the one I called Humpty, Crown of Madness.
Okay.
He's got to make a wisdom saving throw.
How about a 9?
That's gonna be a no for him. So what? Basically, they're charmed. A crown appears around their head. They look all crazy, and they're gonna start attacking.
Okay, so they're attacking each other. Were you casting it on one of them or both of them?
I think I can only cast on one. It's concentration, so I have to like just one humanoid of my choice. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, I just know that sometimes you can upcast it, but I didn't know if it was a second or third level spell. So
No.
Okay.
No.
Sounds good. And so that one's attacking. Yeah, it's actually their turn. So that one is going to attack the other one. It whips out 2 daggers and just like jabs him.
Oh, poor buddy.
He hits both times.
I just realized that I have missed my calling as a fight coordinator, and that maybe I'm going to like kind of reposition myself.
And he ends up killing the other one.
Ooh.
Yes.
I just
You're
kind
not-
of I dispel it as soon as I can. I'm like, that went way farther than, I mean, whatever.
Okay, sounds good. And then the tiger guy does not get to go because he is currently stunned. So there is that, and it is Gall's turn.
Hey, brains in the room. Am I? Oh, you're pointing at the tiger? Is that okay? I'll hit the tiger. Okay, so
I love that.
I'll take
Wow.
my great sword and I will attack the tiger. So that is a natural 1. But I can reroll.
Reroll.
You have
Yeah.
rerolls.
Money.
I can reroll.
Charity.
Okay, that's also terrible. Can I keep rerolling?
Yes.
So many.
Okay, finally. That's a dirty 20.
Yes, that hits.
Yay! Okay, so I love D&D Beyond. I have all my stuff right here. So that's 2d6 plus 4.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Not required, but thank you.
I was not paid to say that.
No, I don't think.
11 plus 4, 15.
Okay, 15.
That doesn't. If that doesn't kill him or knock him out, I'll hit him again.
Okay. Yes, you can definitely hit him again. He is not knocked out.
Okay, that is a 13 to hit.
13 that does not hit.
Darn, can I re-roll?
Yes.
I think I have like 7. But, I mean, I already used 2 or 3.
You used 2, you have 4 left.
All right, now I've used 3, and that one is a 15 plus 3 to hit.
Yes, that hits.
Yay! Okay, so that's 7 plus 4, 11 more damage.
Okay. Sounds good. What are you using to attack with?
A great sword.
Okay, and that is piercing? Or
Slashing.
Slashing. Okay, never mind. Sounds good.
You're not dead yet?
What?
Not
no,
dead
he's
yet?
Not dead yet. No.
Oh, I'm gonna attack him again.
Okay. You will notice that your attacks don't seem to be doing as much damage as you would expect.
Huh? Sharp sword? You're failing me! Ah! And I'll use my action surge to attack again.
Okay.
Right? That's what that does?
Yep.
I can attack again. I'm so stoked I can attack 4 times. All right, so that's a 18 plus 3
Yes.
hits. More great sword. That's 6 plus 4, 10.
A 10 damage? Yes, okay. He is still alive.
Oh my god. Okay, can I use my extra attack on the action surge?
Yeah, you can. You get a full attack action, so yes.
Tight. Okay. That's a 16 to hit.
Yes, that is his AC.
Yes. 7 plus 4, 11.
All right.
So I just keep poof, poof. Why is this not working? Poof, poof.
You're doing great.
Great. Okay. Kuru, it is your turn.
He's still alive.
Yes.
You're failing me. So, just out of curiosity, because I don't know, I haven't played at a table with you before.
Mm-hmm.
I've played with some people, and I'm like, I want to do like a shot to the head, or I want to like try to like do something. And sometimes people say, well, sure, but you're gonna have like, that's a plus 10 or that's a minus 10, or do you like to do advantage or disadvantage? How do you like to roll with that, Fenway?
Well, it depends on what you're trying to hit, because if it's a kind of at least slightly broad part of their body, then if you hit, then you hit that.
Okay.
But if it's not, it just depends on what you're trying to hit.
Like, what if I was going for an extraordinary long shot? Like, I really, because a wizard here, not big combat person, but what if I wanted to like sling something and like knock this, like get them in the head and put them down with like a really like uncanny shot to the head or the eye or something like that? How would you play it, just out of curiosity?
I would play it that you probably would have, you would roll percentile dice after you hit.
Okay.
To see what your percentage, I have a certain percentage in my head, and if you hit in that range, then you would hit it.
Okay. Then what I think I will do is I'm going to cast a fire arrow, which, excuse me, that's one of the ones that I usually don't use, but luckily D&D Beyond has all of these spells, and I can find it.
Unpaid. That.
Doop. No, hold on. What? That's not fire bolt.
There's firebolt. There's flame arrows and firebolt, but I think you're thinking firebolt or
I'm
acid arrow.
I'm showing my. What's the one where like it's like you do a spell, but you have to make an attack roll to hit it?
Firebolt.
It's firebolt, but or acid arrow.
Or
Yeah,
acid
if you have
fire.
it.
Yeah.
Okay. Then
You know Luke's acid arrow? Yeah.
Luke's acid arrow. So yeah, I will go for acid arrow.
Okay.
Because that takes a spell slot, and I can do that. Yeah, there we go. That's what I wanted. I knew the damage, but not the special effect, whether it was acid or fire.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I will cast acid arrow on the Tiger Man.
Okay.
And fortunately, the other roll that I had a 4 and I got a 20. So I will just take my critical hit.
You can go right ahead and do that.
Hopefully to wipe him out before his stun wears off and he maybe like whatever really bad mojo he has pours out into the party. How do you handle damage for nat 20s?
Roll double dice.
Okay. Oh, it's so dim in here.
Dark business.
12.
Sweet sound.
15.
It is cool, yeah.
20, but at a level higher. 26.
26 damage.
All the acid.
Oh, wow. All right. He is not looking good at all. He's not dead, but he is very close.
Oh, I was hoping to take him over the edge and before the first combat round.
You still have one more person. You still have one more person in there.
Oh, yeah.
You do. So, Jemjay, you are the last person in our round.
Say it.
What are you going to do?
Get him, queen.
Say it.
Yes.
So I'm going to start rooting through my bag of trinkets. I'm going to pull out that packet that I got from the gnome outside. And I'm going to walk up. I'm going to sprinkle some of that pink dust
Okay.
on our tiger friend. Does anything happen?
He starts floating.
Yes.
Should have saved that for us for later.
Put that back in. Okay, so I'm going to take a couple steps back, and then I'm going to center my energy, and I'm going to cast Chaos Bolt at him as he's floating up in the air.
You can do that. Go ahead and roll. Is it a roll for it?
Yes.
Okay. Go ahead and do that. And after you're done, roll on the wild magic chart.
Oh man.
Ooh.
I love it. Okay. So I've got a 17 to hit.
That hits.
Okay, so 2d8 and 1d6 for damage. And then I get to pick the kind of damage. Okay. Okay, it's 10, 11 damage. And it's going to be 7 is psychic damage.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Nice. And that actually, you hit him, and you can do your wild magic in just 1 second, but you hit him and it almost feels like, it almost looks like his head starts shaking, and he puts his hands up to his ears and does one of these, and then like his head gets chopped off.
My mom would be so proud right now.
Go ahead and do your wild magic.
Okay.
Okay, guys. Like I didn't think
I got a 10.
I was just trying to get
got a
necklace
10,
back. I feel like this got away from us.
Can't undo the clasp. Now you can just take it straight off the top.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
Right.
Easy removal.
Let me pull up this chart on D&D Beyond.
Stop it.
All right. Where'd it go? I gotta find it. Why are there so many things?
I'm sorry.
Don't apologize. It's okay. All right, you got a 10. You cast Magic Missile as a 5th level spell. Do you want to cast that at the last remaining guard?
No witnesses.
We are a group of bad people.
Yes, why not?
Okay, so you cast that magic missile at him. You don't even need to roll. He has 11 hit points. He's dead. And his head also falls off. And as soon as all of that happens, Kuru, your clock starts to ring. The one that's around the alarm clock that's around your neck. And you your eyes kind of roll back into your head. And you hear in your head, well, now that you all have, this is only in Kuru's head, by the way, now that you all have killed the owner of the Oasis, you have now been determined as the most likely candidates to succeed in living forever at this oasis and being the new owner.
Wait, what? Wait, only he hears this, right?
Yeah, I
Yes.
get this. This is a dead man's boots sort of situation. One in, one out.
Yep.
Can I make a quick Arcana check? Like, is this sort of like the assuming some mantle of power associated with this place?
Yes, you are. You don't even need to roll an Arcana check because I'm going to kind of speed it up just a little bit for time. But you now are the owner and the master of the Oasis and the City of Light. You have assumed that role, and you have now gained the ability to live forever as long as you are not killed by someone in this room.
I would like to walk up to Serge and say, "Oh, darling. Well, I'm the one who started that rumor, and really, I just needed help killing my daddy's nemesis, and you guys are all so wonderful. Thank you so much. Good luck with the necklace."
What is the necklace?
You're
real?
not invited to the
Yes,
wedding.
the necklace is real, and once Serge puts it on, he now has the ability to sing as if he was his mother.
As if he was Tom Waits.
Yes, and that brings us to, we're going back downstairs, and you are now going to have the singing contest, or the singing group. And we have actually, our total for the stream as of right now is $2,410.
Wow!
Whoa!
Yay!
Wait,
Thanks,
why do
everyone.
all our charity streams end with someone getting a franchise? Like last time, Felicia Day Polly McCrackers got her own, like, what was it, TGI Fridays?
I can't remember. That was like a weird fever dream, that whole game.
It was a weird fever dream.
All right, we need to do the singing as
All right,
the people
so
have
what's
requested.
Pat and I singing here? What are we doing?
I want to sing too. I want a verse.
You can you can sing. You can all sing, even though you didn't get nobody asked, nobody donated the extra 200, but you three can be like the backup singers.
There's five.
The muses.
There's five verses.
There's 5 verses. All right. Well,
in what song? What are we singing? In the Misty Mountains?
Yeah.
Oh.
yes.
Well,
So I just sing the first one, right?
You sing the first one. Pat sings the second, and
Oh man.
the other 3 of you can each. Then Satine can do the third. Jess, you can do the fourth, and Amy, you can do the 5th.
Well, where do we
Wrap
find
it.
all these verses?
Hold
What
on,
do I look up?
I'm pulling up a link for y'all. I'll drop it in
Far
the
Over
chat.
the Misty Mountains Cold Complete Edition lyrics, or just Far Over the Misty Mountains lyrics.
Yeah.
I pretty much have them memorized. I'm weird flex.
I sing it with my boys all the time.
Oh, I got it.
All right, are you ready?
Okay. Yeah. I just don't want to belch in the middle of it. Not nervous at all.
No, none.
All right. Far over the misty mountains cold.
Okay. All right, Pat.
The whole verse.
I didn't know if you were going to do the whole verse.
Oh, wait, I have to do the whole
yes,
thing.
do the 4 lines.
Deep and caverns old. We must away at break of day to find a long forgotten gold.
Hey, she got your candle to light.
Aww.
All right, Pat.
I'm trying to think the next one with the tune.
I have no idea what this tune is, so there's some
Okay.
standards here.
Actually, why don't before you start, Pat? Why don't Jessica, Satine, and Amy? Why don't you sing the third verse together? Since as they were requested, they did the.
We can't sing them together because the syncing is off. I tried it with sirens.
Oh, really?
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. That's a common thing.
I tried it with the double clicks once. They're like, we can sing a thing, and then you can, but trying to do it together,
Yeah. Right.
So actually here, I'll do it like out of Rankin and Bass, because at this point in the movie, Gandalf steps in. So I'm going to do this in my Gandalf voice that I used when I read to my boys. The dwarves of yore made mighty spells. No, that's not Gandalf. That's a movie announcer.
You nailed that, though.
I got to hear Gandalf in my head from the movie. You're a fine man, Mr. Bilbo Baggins, but you're quite a little fellow. Okay, there we go. The dwarves of yore made mighty spells, where hammers fell like ringing bells, in places deep where dark things sleep, in hollow halls beneath the fells.
All right, perfect. Yay! And then do you want to, so because people paid for them to sing, why don't you the three just do like one line? Just
No, just you guys, Pat, do it. Just go ahead, Pat.
Okay.
Yeah.
For ancient king and elvish lord, there many a gleaming golden hoard they shaped and wrought, and light they caught to hide in gems on hilt of sword. On silver necklaces they strung the flowering stars, on crowns they hung the dragon fire. In twisted wire they meshed the light of moon and sun. And then here's the capper. Far over the misty mountains cold, to dungeons deep and caverns old, we must away ere break of day to claim our long forgotten gold.
Yay!
Well,
What
yeah, go ahead.
What a great way to end
I know
the
it's
session.
great.
What a treat.
Anyway,
Thank you
thank you
guys.
so much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much for playing. It was so much fun.
This is
I hope the
wonderful.
viewers had a fun time. I know that I had a great time listening to the role play and all of that. And if you are looking for more ways to get involved with Jasper's Game Day and Jasper's Game Week, go to the Mini Terrain Domain channel or jaspersgameday.com. We have all of the schedule for the rest of the week on there, and I'm looking forward to seeing you all. And don't forget to check out Talon and Claw, because they made this amazing Dungeon Master screen. Thank you guys so much.
Thanks,
Thank
everyone.
you so much.
Yay,
Bye,
thank you.
everyone. Thanks.